Well, hey, ZJ Nation, Chris Estes calling in from Lexington, Kentucky. We have some technical difficulties with the conference bridge, so I'd encourage you, relay to your team, relay to people that may be trying to plug in to the conference bridge. We're going live, baby. That's what we do. What are we doing here, Jonathan, in the ZJ Nation? We're going vertical. Maybe you drop that in the comments. We are going vertical. What does that mean? That means we're forcing a second wave of momentum in this company. If you get ahead of the wave, what you're able to do, you're able to ride that wave all the way to the bank. How many of you'd love to make some more money, have some residual passive income that comes in whether you work or not? See, when you get ahead of the wave, you can ride that wave all the way to making a difference in the lives of others that you love and you care about. You can ride that wave to all the way to what we call here in ZJ a life unlimited. Here's what's been happening over the last couple of days. So if you're a guest, you're watching this, Brad, if you're taking a look at ZJ, I would first of all just say, Terry, get back with the person who invited you immediately. Urgency to emergency. Yeah, I need to do more research. I got to talk to my wife. I got to talk to my husband. I don't really know what this is. Excellent. I agree. You need to do all those things, but get back with the person who invited you to this call, to the conference bridge. Now you're on live. You're watching this right now. You're going, what's going on? Everything's going on. This company's going vertical. Here's what's happened over the last 2 days. In the last 2 days, Jason, thousands. Maybe you all drop that down. Heidi, thousands of new people have entered the system, have entered and have joined ZJ Nation. That's what we call a clue. Success leaves. What does it leave, folks? Drop it down in the comments. Success leaves clues. And so I would encourage all of you to get as many people on this live as you can, because we are going vertical. We are forcing a second wave of momentum in this company. And if I were you, and I'm not, but if I were you, I would want to make sure I position while I figure it out. While I figure things out, I would get ahead of the mass of people. Let me ask you a question. How many of you have heard of Facebook? Well, of course you have. You're on it. How many of you have heard of Microsoft? You've heard of Amazon, Google. How many of you would love to know what you know now? Meaning you would have loved, John, to have gotten ahead of that wave of momentum relating to the growth of Facebook, relating to the growth of Amazon. You would have loved to have invested before it became even an IPO, an initial public offering. You would have loved to gotten in on the front end. Well, here's what I'm telling you. If you're watching this as a guest, this is your second chance. This is your chance to get in on the front end of something that is going to explode. In the next 60 to 90 days, at least by, if not before summer, Brittany, we're going to double or triple the number of people in this company. In fact, we have the potential to do in the next 9 months. Maybe you drop that down. In the next 9 months, Daryl, we have the ability to do what we've done in the last 10 years. We'll do more in the next 9 months than what we've done in the last 10 years. Now that is exciting. That is what happens when you get ahead of a wave of momentum. And so I'm excited to have all of you here today, tonight, on this call. I know we have people calling in all over the globe. We're an international company, ladies and gentlemen. Sandy, 50 plus countries. I was doing a call earlier this week with our Korean leaders. I was doing a call a couple of days ago on my way, Joan, to an event with our leaders from Sweden, with our leaders from Europe. What does that mean? That means we're growing internationally, and some of you who are watching, if you'll get in, if you'll position yourself, sample our products. I'll talk a little bit briefly about them in just a minute. But if you'll position and trust the person who invited you, that's what I would ask. Do you? Do you trust the person who introduced you? I have one of my neighbors. I have my neighbor here tonight. He's listening to this. He could have, I guess, watched it on Facebook Live, but he just came over to see it live. It's a friend of mine. He's an insurance agent. We do insurance with him, so I'm giving him some business. I'm saying, look at this, man. You need to position. A buddy of his had introduced him to this opportunity, and I said, you need to get back to him and get positioned immediately. So I bet he's going to do that because he's a good guy. He's a smart guy, and that's what he's going to do. What are you going to do if you're a guest on this call? I know Jerome Dastrup is full court press. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly share my story of what happened for me and what created the first wave, Mike Eichberger, of the wave of momentum in this company. And so 2008, my background's in athletics. I love to win, hate to lose. I don't even like to compete, folks. If I'm going to do something, I'm all about domination. Maybe you write that down. Operation domination. I'm all about dominating the things I do. So I played college baseball. I was teaching and coaching. So I started teaching and coaching. 8 years in, a friend of mine, someone that I trusted, the trust word again, do you trust the person who introduced you? Odell, that's important to me. And so I trusted my friend, and I took a look at the opportunity. A couple of things that I saw, Missy. Number one was a guy named Ken. Maybe you drop that down. Ken, or KB for Ken Brailsford. Well, who's Ken? Oh, he's not much except for a winner. And what do winners do, Mike? Maybe you drop that down. Winners win. You see, winners win on the muddiest of fields, and losers, you know what losers do? They lose in the best of conditions. And so what happened is, as I looked at this company, I'm a teacher, I'm a coach. Parents trust me with who? Drop it down. Who do the parents trust me with? Their kids. And so I didn't want to get involved with a company that was going to be here today and what? Gone tomorrow. And so I had to do my due diligence. Just like if you're looking at a house to buy, you're not just going to look, you're going to have it inspected, you're going to have it appraised, you're going to do some due diligence to make sure you're not getting a lemon. Not getting a lemon here, folks. You're part of an international company founded by a guy that has done this before. He started a company in the 70s. He started a company in the 80s. Both of these companies, nutritional companies. Both of these companies still exist today. What do we call that, folks? A clue. That's a clue, baby. That is a clue that Ken knows what he's doing. He starts companies, he builds companies, he makes companies last. In fact, over the years, those nutritional companies have produced billions with a B. Maybe you drop a B down for billions, meaning he's helped to impact, Rodney, thousands, in fact, millions of people to better health, to more time freedom, to financial freedom. And that's what's available, Kibi, for everyone watching this right now. Whether you're a part of the team, whether you're using the products, whether you're looking to be a part of the team or use the products, you have that opportunity. I saw a winner in Ken Brailsford, and then I saw a valuable product called Zija. Starts with a Z, ends with an A, and it was injected with this powerful botanical called moringa. Maybe you drop that down, moringa. We're in March Madness. There's basketball games going on. Well, in March Madness, Jason, if someone were to beat and defeat a team 92-30, what would we call that, folks? Drop it down. What would that be called? Blowout, baby. Dick Vitale would see that's a blowout, baby. It's a blowout. And so, see, our botanical moringa is the most nutrient-rich botanical in the world. Our company's the first to found it. We were the first to market the most nutrient-rich botanical in the world. When you're the first, what do? W-I-N. That's what you do. You win. You win the market share, the marketplace. That's what Ken did. He had a vision. See, sight is what you see with your eyes. Vision is what you see with your mind. He had vision. And so he took this botanical, brought it and created a company called Zija, allowed people like me, who was a teacher and a coach, no business or network marketing experience. That's right. Nothing. I was a teacher and coach. That's it. Maybe you're an electrician. Maybe you're an insurance agent. Maybe you're a real estate agent. I don't know what you are. I'm telling you, this is an equal opportunity. Doesn't matter if you're a doctor. Doesn't matter if you're a janitor. This provides an equal opportunity for anybody who wants something more with their health, time, or finances, or a combination, Michelle, of the three, to do something big and get ahead of a wave of momentum. So I saw all these things, Herb, and I said, I want to be a part of that. I want to use the products, but I want to share them with others. You see, I was competing in the sport of triathlon, or dominating, if you will, in the sport of triathlon back in 2008, getting ready to compete in my first Ironman. And of course, I saw value. How many of you all know people with issues? How many of you have been around people that have complained over the last 7 to 10 days? Knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain, foot pain, money pain. You know, you've been around people talking about being time broke. They work, they maybe make some money, but they only have 3 hours left at the end of their 24 hours. I don't know about you, but that's not cool. Maybe you drop that down. Not cool. And so what we did here in Zija is launch the natural health revolution. What does that mean? That means we have 3 specific categories, if you will, where we naturally nourish. naturally restore and naturally condition the body. And I'll take you through a couple of these before we close down the call. Again, get back with the person who invited you. If you're, am I excited? Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited because every day I start with the product called XM Plus. That's right. What does it have? Moringa. Drop it down. Moringa. What else does it have? Energy. It's got a little dose of Estes DNA in this baby. That's what it's got in it. A little Estes DNA, some Moringa XM Plus. That's where I've had a couple of them today. But I'm excited about where we're going, what we're doing. Who can drink that? Anybody that's 18 or older, you can drink that, get the nutrition, get the energy. Our kids got 4 kiddos, very busy, 4, 7, 8, 9. They're moving all over the place, but every morning, what do they have, folks? Smart Mix. They take a half of one. They love it, they crave it. What does that do? It gives them nutrition that they don't get in the food chain. Don't kid yourself, folks. Tell me, well, what's in it? What's in it? Well, you tell me what's in the food you ate. What'd you eat this morning? What's in that food? I need to do more. What's in the food you ate? What's in the toothpaste that you brushed your teeth with? What's in the shampoo that you put on your head? Don't give me that nonsense. What's in the product? The products work, folks. Get back with the person who introduced you and try it. All natural. Moringa infused. Naturally nourished. That's what we do. The Super Mix, powerful product. Folks, how many of you know people be interested in losing weight? Well, you start with nutrition. Here you go. Whoop, whoop. You got nutrition. You got a burn capsule. Yeah, give you some energy. Or you use our XM3 capsules. That's, by the way, in the promotion pack. For some of you that are on the fence, you're taking a look. You can position in this thing, get back with the person, and get some of these products to sample, but hold a position. What did I say? I'm going to test you. Used to be a teacher. What did I say that had happened over the last couple of days? I said thousands of new people have positioned in the organization as they're sampling and trying the products, Larissa. And so I don't know about you, but out of being just scared, I would position on what might happen. That's what I would do. How many of you brush your teeth? Of course you do. But sometimes they say front teeth is optional in Kentucky. I've got teeth. My buddy over here has got teeth. My wife's got beautiful teeth. And so we have an incredible toothpaste. Our kids use it. We use it. Why not? Why not stay away from the toxic, cancer-causing agents in things like hand soap? How many of you wash your hands? Well, here we go. All natural, baby. That's what we have. We have toothpaste. We have shampoo and conditioner. Well, I just don't know if I can afford it. You're already spending money on these things unless you just don't bathe. You don't wash your hands. You don't have good hygiene. I know that you do. And so why not just invest money in a company that gives you the very best, all natural? That's naturally nourishing. And guess what, vegans? Plant protein. We've got it right here. We're the best of the best of the best. You don't believe us? Look at the facts. Maybe you drop that down. Facts, baby. F-A-C-T-S. Facts. That's what we provide. All kinds of third-party research for all of you. Then we naturally restore with Chris, our clinical grade, not the other stuff. Oh, we're all this stuff, therapeutic, whatever. Here's what I'm telling you. Clinical grade. PubMed.gov. I'm not going to go into details. I will say our family loves using the oils. We got all kinds of them. I just licked on some tea tree a minute ago because I'm losing my voice. Somebody said, put the tea tree oil on you. And I licked it like anyway, it's getting better already. Peppermint right here. We use the lemon. And then we use the lavender with our kids. It's upstairs because I wanted them not to be messing with me during the call, so they're all like conked out, snoring. But I put lavender in their bath. I put lavender on their feet. I just soaked them with it because I needed them to be quiet here during this deal here. And so the last is naturally conditioned. I'm an athlete. You don't have to be an athlete, though. How many of you know kids that drink Gatorade or Capri Sun, the different A drinks? Some of you do, too. High in calorie, high in sugar, and other nonsense. We have a product that's cheaper. Maybe you drop that down. Cheaper than those things. Hydrate, low calorie, low sugar, all natural. That's what it is. Hydrate. Our kids love to hydrate. Those of you who like to work out, Ignite. Extra fat burning going on right here. Give you some energy. Maybe I've had one of these too. And then we have some Recover. After you work out, you can use the Recover. But guess what? My wife and I, we have a real estate investment company. My wife's father, who's in his mid-70s, is our property manager. What does he do? We throw him some Recover because he gets under you have to wrap the pipes and fix the potty employees, and he's working pretty hard, so we throw him some recover so we can push him back to work so he can get back into the mix. And so we've got incredible products that all of you have the ability to use. You get back with the person who invited you, Deb, and you can learn more about the products. But let me tell you something. We have an incredible opportunity right now with the second wave promotion. This company just launched a promotion. Back in 2009, I started reaching out to people really by listening. I just listened to people. They said knee pain. I said, I've got something that might help you with your knee pain. They said, I'm so tired. I said, I got something I think might help you have more energy. They said, I need to lose weight. I said, I think I've got something might help you lose what? Drop it down. What could I help them lose? Weight. I had something, and they tried the product. They had results. Over time, Michelle, what happened is we started building a team of people, Amica, that wanted to help others. How many of you like helping other people? That's what we do here in Zija Nation. We help other people. We meet their needs. We're all about service before self. Instead of focusing on us and being selfish, we focus on being selfless. And now that you know what you know that maybe you didn't know before you got on this Facebook Live, obligation time, baby. It's obligation for you to now try the products and then start sharing them, Jason. Sharing them with people you love and you care about. Family members, friends, community members, colleagues, at least the ones that you like. You share it with people that you can maybe impact. And that's what we're doing here. The first wave of momentum in this company, here's what happened. We went from a $5 million nothing in 2009 into about a $30-40 million something in 2010. So we almost multiplied by 10, and then we went on to double and be a $100 million company in 2012. That was the first wave. What did we do? We created several, and I'd even go to say many, seven-figure earners. Several. Or you could say many, 500,000, multiple six-figure earners, people, Pat, that had a lasting impact on the people in their inner circle, the people in their network, because they chose to rise up. See, some of you are a little scared. I don't have the money, don't have the time, never been in business. Folks, I didn't have the money either, paycheck to paycheck, more month at the end of the money for me. Full-time jobs, part-time life. Here's what I knew. I was going to spend my life raising everybody else's kids. Guess what I was not going to do? I was never going to see my own kids if I didn't make a change. See, your life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. You got to change something. And so instead of looking at fear this way, F-E-A-R, forget everything and run, oh, I got to go. I said, I'm going to look at it this way, face everything and rise. I'm going to I found a card called Master. That's how I started my business. And you can too. A low cost of entry for incredible benefits. How many of you have a cell phone? You have a laptop. You drive a car. You go out to eat. These are tax benefits of a home-based business. That alone should make you want to be a part of the Zija Nation. But that first wave of momentum created an impact that helped many, many people become financially secure, get time freedom. And of course, I believe our greatest wealth is our health. If we feel good, what can we do? Good. If you feel good, you can do good. So we provide a triple threat. Here's what I'm here to tell you. This company's going vertical. It's going with or without you. See, here's what happened in the first wave. I'm from a small town. You blink, you miss us with two lights. Home of Abe Lincoln. I always like to say he's now the second most famous man there. Whoop, whoop. That's me. And so what happened is there were some people that Linda watched. Tim, they watched other people. They watched Rodney Arms, who was an assistant principal, head football coach in the community, become $1 million earner. They watched D. Hutchins in the same town, who was a professor at the college. He taught at the school, was the head basketball coach, both champions. They watched him become $1 million earner. And so what happened is people now call and go, oh, Chris, I should have gotten this. I should have listened to you. You weren't that good, but I should have listened. I should have started. People, they're shoulding all over themselves. It's a should fest over there. And so I don't want you to be months from now going, I should have. I wish I had. I want you to say, I'm glad I did. And so what I would encourage you to do tonight, I would encourage you to do a checkup from the neck up. Look at your life. Is there something you're not happy about? Is there something within your health you're like, man, maybe I should at least go out on a limb, trust my friend or brother or whatever, and try the products. Or maybe I go, man, I'm never going to have time. You keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same result. Don't listen, we know insanity, what that means. You're not insane. You're smarter than that. And so if you want that, you got to change something. How many of you want some more income? This is a great opportunity right now. We have special packages packages where you can get started. Get back with the person who invited you. You can get started with some of our systems, some of our NHR systems, and get some special promotional access codes so you can get started today and start making money, meaning you're making an impact. See, you can either make excuses or you can make money, meaning an impact, but you can't make both. And so what I would encourage you to do, get started today. It's the start that stops most people. Some people say, someday I'm going to do more research. Someday's not a day of the week, folks. I was looking at my calendar earlier. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find someday. One of these days means none of these days. Don't you put things, the best time to do anything is maybe a couple of days ago, but the next best time is right now. I encourage you to follow in line with Ray Kroc, founder of McDonald's. He said, be in the right place. That's here. At the right time. That's now. And do something about it. See, that's what I did back in 2008. Even though I was fearful, even though I didn't know anything about anything, I just went and I did it. And here we are. We're living a life unlimited. I would love for you to do the same. Get back with the person who invited you. I'm going to be back on Facebook tomorrow, going live 10 a.m. If you want to learn more, plug into me. Appreciate you taking time to be a part of this special call. And I'll see you at the top, maybe over the top. Second wave, going vertical. Thanks for your time.